Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Bonk update today. Now Bonk is pretty much down and it was expected, right? It was expected. The updates were given to you. You have already heard about the scenarios that were going on. But at this point of time, understand one thing. Bitcoin, I want to show you the future CME gap of Bitcoin. And it does have a gap in here between 98,000 and 96,000. Okay, so maybe Bitcoin will touch $98,000. Just a very small minor pump. It's not like a very crazy pump, just 1.52%. Okay, so that's not a very big pump. And then from here, eventually drop down and fill $91,000 and maybe give that 6.3%. Move to the downside. So be careful in this regard. And I think with that being said, Bonk can have problem. And by the time Bitcoin pumps 1.2%, we could actually see Bonk moving up again, maybe for 3%, right? So 1% of Bitcoin is going to be like 3-4% of Bonk. So we might actually see a push to 1737. But that doesn't mean anything because, again, if we just dive into the 50 minutes time frame, pattern here, it does look like that's going to be touch of the resistance, which is going to be this trend line that you broke out of, and you can actually come up to 1726. So maybe perhaps we could actually see the touch of 1726 and then continue lower to the main target, which is still pending, and that is 1509. Again, the reason why you may actually go down is also because Bitcoin has a CME gap at $91,000, and if Bitcoin goes to fill that CME gap, you will see Bonk actually continue to go even lower. Again, we still need to break above 1751, and if you somehow manage to break above 1751, even if Bonk on its own try to pump up, it's not necessarily that Bitcoin pushes it down. We could still see Bonk on its own pumping. You never know, right? So if it wants to do that, we still have to see a break above here, retest, and boom, 1912 can actually be on the cards. And by the time Bitcoin wants to drop to 91k, maybe it could actually drop from here, because that's still going to be another resistance out there. And if you fail to break that resistance, it's just a move down. And this is the whole pattern, that pattern right over there, that actually gives the technical target to 1500. So I think it's pretty clear. I've actually managed to kind of combine all these things together. So that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.